Is the first water test in my driveway of the new boat stuff. So regular old seats, pretty dry in here. The idea will be eventually it'll be all dry and clean. And I'm going to have to do a cover for the back of the boat. That's not included yet. But here is fully strapped in. This is my tent edition. Currently isn't touching the ground. Eventually I might add something to that to make it totally touch the ground. It'll stay in there. So it currently snaps on the front. I'm not really thrilled about that. I was wanting a zipper to go all the way down and be able to pull the whole flap open, but there's a few things I don't like about the construction here, or the finish. So you come inside, and here's the view. So it straps up on top to the T-top, and you can see it clips in on the sides, and then you can zipper to let yourself in and out, but you still have to manage the clips once you're inside. Don't like that, like I said. I think she got confused. I wanted to go full-length zipper, but it didn't end up happening. Anyway, I did put a little heat-resistant patch here with a cover, because eventually if I go into some cold areas, I'm going to put potential of putting a stove right here. But for now, I will be putting a box here that I can put a box with like my cooking gear, pots and pans and stuff, which currently this is now like my makeshift stove. So this guy just sits in here, put a pot on top, and it goes ahead and boils away. I also have, over on this side, I have a stainless steel. This is my shower, which I've used it once. It was, I would say, a moderate success. So you just open it up and fill it up, and it goes. Heat it up it goes through about a half of one of these cylinders per use. Something like that. But anyway, this kind of lives on the top of the deck. Even when I'm diving, I can just leave that there, tuck everything away, and it's you could put your gloves in there, snorkel mask, whatever, in the meantime. But there will be a box, like I said, where the internal parts live in. This will just stay here indefinitely. But back to the cover. I had this T-top made from the welder. This goes up and supports. This is double thickness aluminum. So the guy put a piece of rolled aluminum inside the aluminum and welded it on either end, so it's like really, really strong. Same thing with this right here. These are supports for the bedding. You can see the rail right there. Then these two drop back here, right here, and go into there. And then and then inside here we have the actual mats. So this rolls out into a long sleeping, like a cot. And so that's made for sleeping. This used to be made, this is my dive table, and this was made out of plywood when I originally made it, which you can see it's now made out of aluminum. It's all bolted in. I still have my original tubs that I've remounted for my dive gear, and for if I'm doing overnights, I can do that too. Also made some water tanks. These are just portable water tanks, real simple, but they fit, and then they're the same size as a dive cylinder, so I can mount them up here on top of these and stick it up here, right, like as if I was a diving, and strap it on, and it'll be able to withstand quite a bit of travel on the water, and it'll be fine. Might have to double strap that or include a little stiffer strap, but that's the idea between that. That's why I wanted more of a heavy aluminum instead of plus the weather resistance. Here's a cover for the front windshield for when I'm sleeping inside here, and they have curtains as well, window covers I should say. These guys roll up, and then when they're all rolled up, you can mount them up here out of the way. So you can see what's going on in the ocean. That's the idea. Same thing with these, but these are on the outside in the front. They're on the outside. That had to do with what? I can't remember why we did it that way. Then you've got a little hatch that opens up here. And, oops, well, we want to go the other way. Because, again, I don't like the way this worked out. Because if you actually unzip this all the way, then it's really hard to get started again. So we have access to the front of the boat, the anchor locker. The anchor locker is new. This is a recent change. Oh, and I can't get it open right now. There we go. Wow.